How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. Right, this is update 25 for the Atari VCS, right? Right, it's good news and bad news. The good news is that they've shown a guy connecting it to a television and using it. He's playing games and he's using apps, So that part of it I like. The thing, it's easy to set up just like any other console. And I like how everything is in big boxes, like YouTube, the Atari Vault, Netflix. And when you click on a box, it zooms into the box, which I think is a good, looks good, looks easy to use, and the games run well and the apps run well. So that whole part of it, I can't wait to get it. And he was using the modern controller with it, and he was using the black Onyx Atari VCS. Now to me it looks legit. He plugs in the power lead, he plugs in the HDMI lead. He plugs in the Ethernet cable, he connects the controller, he's using the controller. So to me, it looks legit, it looks real, But now, I'm happy with this because I like Atari games, that's why I'm getting it, But everyone is saying, like, what's the point of getting this thing when you can get everything that it has on something else? €300 is a lot of money. Well, I think it's worth the money. That's why I bought it, It's everything that I want in its system. But first and foremost, it's an Atari console. Like I said, I've been waiting for decades for Atari to release a new system, Now, the thing that's pissing me off is other Atari fans are saying, why do we want this? You know what I'm saying to you? Like, why do we want the Atari VCS when we can get pretty much everything that I can do on something else for far cheaper? Well, the thing is, if you're a true Atari fan, you stick with them. I know, like, Atari have changed over the years. Like, the people that are running Atari now are a different crowd, and they have different agendas than the last crowd. I understand that. That's how it is. Nothing stays the same. But in my opinion, these people are doing a great job. They're bringing out a console that looks like the Atari 2600, just a futuristic version. The joystick looks sweet. The way it operates with the user interface and the games and how it looks, well, this is what I wanted. This is the feedback that me and other fans out there gave Atari, because Atari were done and dusted. Atari, to have Atari come back, it's awesome. And I hope that they take top spot in gaming, because I want it to happen. But the way things are going, like, people are just against this thing. Especially Atari fans, which I don't understand. Now, I know that they're trying to get views and subscribers, same as me. That's why I'm doing this on YouTube. But I'm going to support it completely. That's why I backed it from day one. Even though people were saying to me at the time, don't do this, like, why are you helping Atari fund their own console? Because I want to help them. I want to give them my support. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. So that's it. But I'm not alone there. But the thing I'm pissed off with, it delay after delay, So basically, update 25, right? They're in China, back at the plant, producing the Atari VCS, right? And they finally shown the first pre-production unit, right? With the wood grain, the collector's edition. That's the one I paid for. That's the one I'm getting, And I can't wait to get it. And it shows them assembling the Atari VCS with a red circuit board and stuff. I'm not happy with that. But here comes the bad news. It delayed because of the coronavirus over in China. Because of that, millions of people are sick, and they had to close the plant, and the production is halted. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying that it's going to be delayed, but they say that on the 10th of February the plant will reopen, and then they'll assess what the damage is because so many people were off work, But it will come out eventually. It's a matter of when, you know what I'm saying? Not if, you know what I mean? And like, I'm pissed off that this coronavirus has happened. It's a deadly virus, and I wish everyone gets over it, But everyone is just jumping all over their backs about this thing. Look, I said, especially other Atari fans, That's the one thing that pisses me off, Like, these fellas say that they've been through every iteration of Atari right until now, but the way they're going on is if the only era that they were around in was the 70s and the 80s when Atari were fucking kings of the world. I was there too. But after that, after Atari went bankrupt the first time, right? After E.T. and Pac-Man, a lot of people, even some of my own friends, says fuck Atari, they'll never be the same again. But I stuck with them, even though they weren't after Bushnell and Ted Dabney, Jack Tramiel took over, right? And they started making computers. They shifted focus from consoles to computers. Now, I didn't like that. I'm a console gamer primarily. I don't like computers that much, but I just prefer consoles. But I stuck with them regardless of what they were doing. Now, I didn't get any of the Atari computers, the 800 or whatever, because I didn't like them. I just preferred the 2600, the 7800. Now, the 5200, even though it has its problems, if it's working and the controllers are working, it's a great system, in my opinion. But everyone was out jumping on it, trying to find something bad about Atari or kick mud in their face, But I never did. Even sometimes they did deserve it, Like Atari never gave credit for the game developers and the programmers. They always took credit, and they always took 70%, 80% of the fucking profits, and they gave the people that actually made the games peanuts. But that was one of their mistakes. That's what helped farm Activision. A bunch of them from inside Atari said, "Fuck yous, we're gonna open up our own fucking game company, Activision." So Activision became the world's first third-party developer. Because Atari wouldn't give them credit. So we can understand that. But Atari always overpriced things. Now that's the one thing that I will agree with the Atari VCS. It is overpriced for what you're getting. Three to €400 is very expensive, but in my opinion, it's worth it. That's why I paid it, because I want this thing. I want it to succeed. I'm a die-hard fan. I want to give them my money, my support, because I want to see them take top spot. But people call me fucking foolish for doing so, and they say, why do you want to do this? Because I want to. It's my money. I can do whatever I want with it. I want to support Atari like I've always done, and I can't wait to get my Atari VCS. I'll be playing the Atari Evolved most of my time on my new 4K television and all. I can't wait to get. I'll be using the joystick as well with the LED lights and all. And I love how the startup screen happens with the Atari VCS, like asteroids. The ship shoots the asteroids. You see the Atari logo in white and stuff. I love how it looks. And as time goes on, it'll get updates, software updates, and it'll get better and better. So, people are saying that it's going to have the same power as the Wii U in a negative light. That's not that bad considering, but it should be more powerful than what it is. But that's good enough for me. It is. People don't understand why we should be happy with this, or should be pissed off just like everyone else is. Well, I'm not, because I like what I'm saying. That's just it. So that's it. People just don't want to support it. They just want to bring it down and say negative things about it. Fair enough. It's freedom of speech, and they're entitled to their opinion. But when I hear other Atari fans saying, why should I? Because I'm an Atari fan. I'm a true Atari fan. I mean what I say, and that's it. So that's it. Okay, sorry about, but that's update 25 for the Atari VCS, right? They show the guy using it, the black Onyx Atari VCS. He's plugged it into a monitor. He was using it with the monitor controller. To me, it looks legit, looks real. But this coronavirus has closed the fucking plant because they're all out of work. But Atari say on February 10th, the plant will reopen in China and production will resume. So it's a matter of when, not if, the Atari VCS will come out, So, but like I said, we we have to wait and see what happens. So, like, I hope it puts Atari back at top spot. But the way things are going, I don't think it's going to happen. You know, because the two main thing is the price. It is very expensive, and it is underpowered. You know what I mean? So they're the two things that are going to stop it from getting top spot, because developers won't make games for it, like Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that, because it's underpowered. So, like, but look at, like, I'm still happy enough, because like, the guy, we just want to play Atari games on it. That's all I want it for. You know what I mean? Yeah, we can get them everywhere else, but this is an Atari system. I want to support Atari. And people are saying to me, you shouldn't support these fuckers here. They're a bunch of gangsters. Well, I don't think so. You know what I mean? I think they're doing a great job with the resources that they have. You know what I mean? They're not like Microsoft or Sony, yet they're fucking doing it anyway. They're doing their best, and I give credit there. Considering that Atari were fucking dead and buried. You know what I mean? Like I said, Atari went bankrupt more than once, but I stuck with them. You know what I mean? Because I always knew Atari would come back. It just takes a long time. You know, because like Atari have millions and millions of fans, passionate fans, but a lot of them are jumping ship and stabbing them in the back just to get views and stuff like that. Whatever, you know. Everyone has an agenda. Everyone wants views and shit like that, and so do I. That's why I'm doing this. But that's my opinion. That's why I support the Atari VCS. It's an Atari console. I wanted to put Atari back at the top of gaming, where they belong, in my opinion. Pioneers and innovators. That's what Atari are, you know. And we'll just hope the Atari VCS is a huge success. But either way, I'm going to enjoy it. That's the bottom line for me. What I'm saying is what I like. The Atari Vault, we can play classic Atari games, arcade games, 2600 games. We can use the AdStream app to play like Commodore 64 games. We can play fucking Double Dragon and all the old classic games on the Commodore 64, which is awesome, you know. And who knows, we might be able to play fucking ZX Spectrum games, you know, and which would be fucking awesome. And like, yeah, it's a subscription that I had to pay for, but I'm gonna pay for it anyway. So yeah, that's it. If like, it's really, in my opinion, the Atari VCS is really a retro gaming paradise for anyone that really loves retro games. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, so yeah, but okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's it. Update 25 for the Atari VCS. It's they're showing it working, they're showing the guy using it, but production is halted because of the coronavirus, which everyone's calling bullshit. I'm pissed off about that. You know, it is overpriced, it is underpowered from what I've seen, but it's good enough for me. You know, and that's it. So they're my opinions on the Atari VCS update 25. Atari say there will be more updates to come, and on February 10th the plant will reopen and they'll assess what's going to happen. Okay, so February 10th is tomorrow actually, so I say that they'll have an update tomorrow or Friday or something, I don't know. So we'll just hope it happens. It will happen. It's a matter of when, not if. And the people that out there that are bringing it down, so-called Atari fans, just stop it, you know what I mean? Because it's not going to change anything, whether you like it or not. Same goes for me, you know. So that's it. I hope everyone out there has a great day, and all the best. Bye bye.